Now it's time for Eddie Howe and Newcastle United to show their ability to pass through adversity once again. But then they've done it before. Burnley goalkeeper James Trafford should join the Street James Park ranks, but there are still glaring openings in central defense, up front and out on the attacking right flank. Stepping back into the Champions League, the 2024-25 Carabao Cup champions need more depth, especially so in the final third. Newcastle's hunt for new forwards. Brentford's Brian Mbeumo rattled suitors when stating he would only jump ship from Manchester United this summer, turning his head at interest from Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur. And now, João Pedro is set to join Chelsea, having hitherto been listed as one of Newcastle's top targets, if not the top target. This is deeply frustrating, for Newcastle are yet to bolster their attacking ranks whatsoever, having entered the window with this principal priority. It's not for the want of trying, at least. West Ham United's Mohamed Kudus has since been earmarked, while an offer for Nottingham Forest's Anthony Elanga, worth £50 million, has already been rejected. It's Elanga who is the priority, with Football Insider now reporting that the Magpies are preparing an improved offer for the Sweden international. Elanga, 23, has been a defining member of a Forest team who will compete in Europe next year, and the Tricky Trees are indeed proving tough negotiators, demanding £60 million for the right winger. He'd bring a lot to the United cause, with a silky skill set that practically demands to be combined with Alexander Isak's. What Anthony Elanga would bring to Newcastle? Pace and plenty of it. Elanga left Manchester United to sign for Nottingham Forest in 2023 for just £15 million, and he's only gone from strength to strength since. The fastest and slowest players in the Premier League, 2024-25. Over his two terms, he's helped pull his club away from the relegation fodder and onto the continental stage, so electric and incisive down the right flank. Nuno Espirito Santo hailed him a special player after one blistering counterattack against Manchester United, bagging the sole goal in a 1-0 win back in March. Having kept a pretty consistent level throughout his time at the City Ground, Elanga has now proven that he's worth the money, athletic, purposeful, and reliable with his output. The stream of assists is certainly something Isak will have his eye on. He also demonstrated an uptick in shooting accuracy, missing as many big chances as he scored 6 in 2024-25 after squandering 10 chances the year prior, bagging only 5 times. This must be to the delight of Isak, who is a superstar unto himself but will perhaps raise his game even higher. Just pause and imagine that. With such a presence beside him, for Isak is not just a goal scorer, but a creator and an influencer, the perfect focal point. Forest star winger might have only averaged 0.7 dribbles per Premier League match last term, but that's a tactical quirk. This is a man who self-proclaims to be one of the fastest players in the league, and when you observe him in his barnstorming groove, you wouldn't argue against it. Isak would relish the chance to play with such a pacey winger, reliant on their creativity. We've seen the marksman's prowess with Murphy. Now imagine that with his countryman Elanga, faster and just as tenacious.